Hi everybody, you're watching Audiotree Live. Welcome back. My name is Rita Lukea. Today's date is Monday, April 24th, 2024. 23. We're in the future. We have an amazing show for you today in the studio. We have Delta Sleep all the way from Brighton, England. The session you're about to hear is available right now through your favorite streaming platform through the Audiotree artist profile. So follow us there, and please subscribe to us here on YouTube as well. We really want you guys to be able to keep up with all of the new and exciting talent we discover just for you, just like this band here, Delta Sleep, who's about to crush it. Take it away, guys. We're here with Delta Sleep. That was awesome. You're beating the shit out of those drums, man.
Hell yeah. It's the only way.
It's the only way to do it. Welcome back to the Audiotree Studios, guys.
Great, thanks a lot. Thanks for having us back.
Thank you. It's great to be back. It's great to be back.
It's great to be back.
You heard it here first. It's great to be Grack. I mean, you guys are freaking Audiotree alumni. You could do this with your eyes closed. These guys got here early. Can we get some panning in on the flowers and the foliage? Like, this is pro. This is how you do it. This is how you do it.
This is how the professionals do it, I'm pretty sure.
Take notes.
We out here.
I was watching your guys' Audiotree session, and for some reason, I finally came to awareness that I finally conceptualized the permanence of the sessions. They last forever, and even this moment as we speak right now is gonna last forever.
Don't, you're freaking me out.
Wow, that's blown my mind.
Dude, I can't handle the pressure.
I'm sorry. No, it's good. We have to harness it. I mean, for some people, I feel that permanence would be really punishing, if they make mistakes, but you guys are literally flawless. And I was reading the YouTube comments on your last session, and it's just dozens of they are so tight, it's insane, just over and over again. And so yeah, I want to talk about it, the amount of work that goes into being this tight and being this rehearsed. What does rehearsal look like for you guys? The rehearsal process. Is it grueling? Are you guys spending a lot of time on your own? Is it just road dog? Let's talk about it.
Road dogs. Well, I mean, we used to practice all the time. We've been playing together for over 10 years now. So I think nowadays we don't practice as much, but we've kind of got a knowledge of each other's feel and vibe that I think we're able to lock in a lot easier than what we used to, I guess. Yeah, we used to practice twice, 2-3 times a week, and now it's once a month.
Not even. I'd say we practice probably once every 4 months, maybe 5 months, something like that. It's different when we're writing stuff and we're kind of in a studio environment a bit like this, and maybe just stay there for 3 days and just go hit the songs all the time basically. But yeah, we don't actually practice that much anymore.
So I'm just curious, even new songs, what are you guys just so in each other's consciousness that it's just really easy to put stuff together, or even new songs?
No, I mean, well, new songs when we're writing, we tend to book 3-4 days away in a retreat, and we'll be really on top of each other, writing and playing a lot.
Retreat makes it sound way more glamorous.
Okay, yeah, I'm
it's not like a spa.
Bougie.
It's more like a
small room.
What would you call it then, Glenn?
I know, there's maybe 50% spa treatment time and then 50% songwriting.
Only 50%.
Well, 40% songwriting, 10% arguing.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I think it helps that we tour a lot as well.
Right.
Because, we don't practice so much anymore, but we're on the road all the time touring, so all of these tiny little inflections come out live, and then we remember them, and they become sort of kind of in jokes, really. So then all of that just continues to build the chemistry between all of us together, and that comes out in the songs.
Actually, because we've played together for so long, we know kind of how each other play and that kind of thing. So I know what Blake's going to do to a certain extent, so that kind of helps as well, when you're writing.
Yeah, I was gonna say when you're writing, the recording process, I feel playing live helps you flesh things out too, and kind of come up with things on the spot. Sometimes I feel remiss if I record something too soon and then I play it live a bunch and I'm oh, I actually want to do this differently now. Have you guys? I mean, you've been in the game for so long. I'm sure you guys kind of test things out before you record it.
Sure. I mean, a good friend of ours kind of said it really well the other day, and he was you kind of don't ever stop writing the song. You just stop working on it for a little bit. It's you just record it, and then it's kind of true for us. The way we play some of these songs live and not how we recorded it. That was just a picture of it on that day. Yeah. But yeah, you just kind of decide to stop working on it, but it's never really feels finished. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, just it's just at some point you just that's going to be the song. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, it's a snapshot in time, much like we've come full circle, much like this session is now a snapshot in time.
It's going to be another snapshot in time. Well, I've been loving it so far. I can't wait to hear more. Whenever you're ready, you can rip into the next couple of songs. Excuse me. Oh, God.
Excuse me, but I gotta tell you something. The world's a mess and I can't keep it to myself. So if we could just admit that there's a problem, and I know we're only human, so often playing the victim. These are just some things we can let slide. If we let slide, then we will be spun right into the sun, indifferent and numb as we bury our loved ones. Time that we have been together, the now means more than ever. Without it, we are none. Then all the plastic comfort we rely on will lead us to extinction, the ultimate eviction. These are just some things we can let slide. If we let slide, then we will be spun right into the sun. Indifferent and numb as we bury our loved ones, then we will be spun right into the sun. Indifferent and numb as we bury our loved ones. We will be spun right into the
Delta Sleep. The song you just heard is called Planet Fantastic, which is off of their latest record, Spring Island. I love that artwork, the album artwork. And actually, it seems like a lot of the artwork for your guys' project is really like whimsical and kind of like sci-fi. It's really cool. And I think a lot about the math rock genre and just what is like typical of the genre, and there's so much like doom and gloom and angst and like rage. But to be fair, I did feel a lot of frustration in the record.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like lyrically. There's this line, you actually played it in the Softest Touch. It's like, the world is overheating, pretty soon we'll be swimming out here, sat on the floor repeating, what you're doing is really helping. And I don't know if I'm on if I'm on par here, but it's kind of like, feels like a lot of angst about the climate crisis.
Yeah, definitely. Particularly that song, like in the newest album, there's a lot of like reference to like, the climate crisis and trying to be better at making a change, but also being frustrated that people aren't and that individually we aren't either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like it felt like political frustration. Like I heard many references to political and environmental frustrations, but then I also heard some personal frustrations too. Like it just felt like that I don't know, that frustration and angst is coming through. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that Michael Jackson Earth song, but an album.
Yeah. It is basically Earth song.
Yeah.
Earth song meets Rage.
I love that. I love that. I think the fans would also agree with that statement. Thank God we have music to help us move through those like emotions and like let it move through our body. Like I want to ask the rest of the band, does playing the music also help you release those frustrations? Like you're beating the fuck out of these drums. Like, do you get it out of your system? Does it help, or are you guys just like, I don't know, beast mode?
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of it is just like hitting flow state, really. So
Yeah.
just get up on the stage and nothing else really matters, really. You just get up there and, yeah, just go into tunnel mode. And that in itself is a release because there's so many distractions in the world today with the phones and internet and all of that. So it's just quite nice to get up on the stage, focus on one thing, and all of your worries in the world just kind of disappear. So
Yeah, I mean, when you're talking about a flow state, that's actually kind of the opposite of getting the anger and frustration out. Like entering a flow state is actually, it makes you feel very peaceful and like aligned. It's kind of the exact opposite, and it's funny that I'm sure people would think because there's so much angst lyrically in the songs that maybe it's like dredging up these emotions, but you're actually like, what you're saying is you enter this flow state and you feel so peaceful, and it's so funny because the drums are so inherently violent too. So that's kind of fascinating.
But I guess there's a peacefulness in letting out your angst, you know? There's a therapeutic element to it, so that kind of goes in line with what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, like, in answer to that kind of question, I guess a lot of that energy comes out when I'm literally in my bedroom on my own, no one's around, and I'm playing a guitar. Like, when I'm initially writing some of those ideas, yeah, I'll feel kind of, like, aggressive with it, but not so much when we're playing. I mean, I don't know. It's difficult to answer. I think sometimes, like a couple of new songs, which are quite heavy, and I was, like, joking with Blake, saying, like, oh, man, I was writing this in my bedroom with, like, completely unplugged, but just sort of, like, just, like, on my bed. And that's sort of where some of that energy, I think, initially comes from me.
The unhinged bedroom, like, creep.
Yeah, exactly. My partner's watching TV, my cat's asleep, and I'm in the bedroom, like...
Yeah. Just being a fucking freak in your bedroom. I know that feeling. Are you guys... So, do you say new music?
Yeah.
Are you guys working on some new music? Can we talk about it, or is it like hush hush?
No, sure, we can talk about it. We're writing a lot at the moment. Like, this year is a big, for just writing for us. We've got, I don't know, like 6 or 7 tracks on the go. So
let's go.
Yeah, we're just we're planning on booking in some of those kind of spa retreat writing sessions. Oh yeah,
the bougie 5-star spa retreat that you guys do. Yeah. So can we get a glimpse into it? Can you what can people expect on the new record? Like, what are you guys pissed off about this time around?
I don't know. I don't think vocals have gone that far on this stuff. We're just like working on guitar parts, and I think usually when we write stuff,
are lyrics last, like vocals last.
Well, it depends on the song. Like, often they'll be last. Like in terms of figuring out the narrative. You know, the vocals will often change a lot. But yeah, it really depends on the song. But this one, definitely some of the new ones feel a lot heavier and a lot more like maybe shoegazy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys are going to have to come back and do a third Audiotree session.
Yeah.
Delta Sleep Volume 3.
Yeah. Well, we'll be back touring in the US probably early next year. So.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So stoked. Well, it's been a pleasure to have you guys in the studio. I'll leave you with one last thing. Somebody left a YouTube comment, and I thought it was really funny. I was cracking up. User What Doth Life said, "Everyone is talking about the drums, and they are excellent. But Adrian Brody over here is fucking shredding it on the bass."
Wow, what a compliment.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Dashing.
We got Adrian Brody over here on the bass.
Thanks.
Okay.
What was their name?
What Doth Life.
Thanks, What Doth Life. That's pretty kind.
Aw, so wholesome. Okay, well, I'll stop torturing you guys. Thanks for being here. It was a total pleasure. I can't wait to hear the last couple of songs you guys do.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I just want to say I love your little arrangement. It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Pink stuff going on.
I was kind of thinking it's kind of like the exact opposite of your aesthetic. Like, this is so, like, chemical and like neon and plastic, and you guys have like the earthly floral arrangement.
Yeah.
But I feel we vibe together. It's like
Yeah, we do.
yin and yang vibes.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. It matches.
for good, just the other day. They're all the same. We've kind of thought this over and over. No reset for my mind. Driving down the interstate. We'll drive away if you're down. The weather won't change. Could you if you don't get my interstate? Too late. The weather won't change. Could you get me? Look at the outside. I knew ya. Look at the outside. I knew ya. Maybe another time. I wonder. Weather won't change. Could you Nice.
Well, that wraps up our Audiotree live session with Delta Sleep. Thanks so much for coming in, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Our pleasure.
Yeah, dude.
Great to be back.
Yeah, man. I want to give a big thank you to everyone behind the scenes who makes this happen, the talented lighting and camera people, the sound engineers, and to you guys watching at home, our subscribers. Thank you so much for watching. The session you just heard is available right now on your favorite streaming platform, so go stream it. We love you guys. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one. Rock and roll.
Peace.
Rock and roll.
All right, so you guys want to do it for real now?